that, Love Clark. I don't want to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Because I want to, actually. This is the last time I'm going to probably be voting this year. Unless there's some kind of, miracle. But I do want to tell people, since I am going to participate in this last election, that what you're not being told, if you don't watch much of the news like me and you try to just listen to alternative news and things like that and stick away, if you don't watch much news, okay, and you're not watching, the point is, you've got Trump and you've got Hillary, and we've talked about this Hegelian dialectic where you've got, no matter which choice you pick, it's predetermined. So it doesn't matter, right, which one you pick and all this kind of thing. Well, what a lot of you are not aware of, there's a third candidate that they don't talk about, and it's not fair because he doesn't have enough numbers, percentage. He needs 15% to be up on the polls or whatever, right, with the other two candidates. But he still is running, okay? And it's Gary Johnson. You gotta, you know what? People are gonna say this splits the vote, or he works for Hillary Clinton. He doesn't work for Hillary, that's for sure. But it's, there is a third vote, and they're not telling you that. And if you just listen to Gary Johnson, I'm telling you, he's the better, more sound of either two of these dangerous sounding and acting people, okay, with these questionable characteristics and backgrounds. Gary Johnson is libertarian, and it's time that we stand up together, because this Republican and Democrat thing isn't working out and hasn't been, and it's just more division. So if you haven't checked it out, and it's not fair that his name isn't out there, people don't know about it, people have no idea this guy even exists. If I asked you who Gary Johnson was, most of you would have no clue that he's the third candidate running in this election. Yes, there is a third choice. So there is a C choice, and you can choose Gary Johnson. That, I'm sure people, if you listen to his, you may think again about your own even attitude towards certain issues. Just if you think you might have it right up here, you might think again if you listen to Gary Johnson. He makes a lot more sound sense and more stable sense, and I don't think he's the underdog. They get the littlest amount of support. They're probably actually the most credible ones, okay? So all I'm saying is there is another choice out there. I'm not trying to tell you who to vote for. I'm just trying to suggest that there's a third choice. There is a third choice, okay? It's just not up there on the ballots, and I suggest you check it out because it's very interesting. If you think that this is the most amazing debate, or this is the most popular debate yet between Trump and Hillary, and you're not checking out the actual third choice that's hidden underneath, then you haven't seen the how amazing this little run is, because you're not even investigating the underdog and the third choice that they're trying to keep him away. They don't want you to know who he is. They don't want him to get that percentage. They don't want him to get that percentage. If he gets that percentage, then they have to show him. They don't talk about him on CNN or any of these other big things. So be aware, even right under your nose, there's a candidate, and you have no clue he exists. Have no clue that you could be totally lined up with his understanding. Libertarian. Don't be confused that with liberal. Two different things. Okay? Not libertarian and liberal are totally different politics. So don't confuse that when I say he's a libertarian. Don't confuse that. Those people that don't understand politics as well as they probably should. So, remember there's Gary Johnson, and you don't have to depend on Donald Trump or Hillary Clinton if you don't like those two. But they don't want to tell you there's Gary Johnson running, because that's probably the better vote, actually. Because Trump is dangerous and Hillary's an idiot.